Hi, welcome to my channel, and today I have another theatre vlog for you. So today I am going to the Manchester Opera House to see The Drifter's Girl. It's a musical I've never seen before, so I'm really excited to see it. I'm sat in the stalls today. I'm on row D, seat 6, and I actually only paid £25 for my seat because they reduced all the single seat tickets to £25. So I think I've got a really good view for the price. I'm going by myself today because we couldn't get anyone to watch the kids, so I'm going tonight and my husband's going tomorrow night. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and obviously I'll review the show once I get home as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this little vlog. I've just arrived at the tram station now, and the tram's due any second. Luckily I've already got a ticket because Lawrence and I went out this morning, so I need to buy tickets here. It should be coming any minute. So it is now 6:15. I've just got off the tram at St. Peter's Square. I'm going to walk downstairs. I'm going to be early. I don't think let you in till 6:30. So I'm going to walk very slowly towards the theatre, and hopefully I'll be able to go in when I get there. So traffic's actually really bad today, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get a good picture. I'm going to try. Here it is. So I'm just in the theatre now. It's 6:30, so I've got half an hour before the auditorium opens. So I've got a programme and a magnet. So I'm just waiting for the auditorium to open now. Okay, so I'll just show you my seat. So this is the back of the stalls. I'll show you something. So I'm on row D in the stalls, seat 3.
And I'll show you where Lawrence is sitting tomorrow, because he's on row C, seat 22. If there's no one sat in it, I'll show you what view he will have. But yeah, just at the front here. It's row D. And this row. So this is where Lawrence is sat tomorrow. So he'll be sat in row number 12. So this will be Lawrence's view tomorrow. He's got a much better view than me. I'm a bit jealous. And this is 9. 6. Yeah, this one. Oh yeah. That's a comparison. Still a good view, but his view is definitely better. Okay, so it's now the interval, and yes, so far I am enjoying it. I'll tell you more when I get home, but yeah, so far really enjoying it.
Baby, yo, take no, I love you so. Can't you feel it when we touch? Never to go. Oh, I love you all so much. You can have it all this time to go. If you are alone, can you take you home? You must have it all. And there's all the
is now the next day, and I thought I'd just give you a quick review on the Drifters Girl. So obviously I went to see Drifters Girl at the Manchester Opera House. I went on Tuesday the 10th of October. Went to an evening show which started at 7:30. I was sat in the stalls for this performance. I was sat on row D, seat 6, and it's actually a really good view from there. I actually thought that was a good place to sit. I actually got the ticket quite cheap. I only paid £25 for the ticket because they reduced all the single seat tickets to £25. So I was really pleased with the view I got for the price of the ticket. So they had some merch for the show. They had mugs, key rings, magnets, t-shirts, and hoodies. I think that's everything. I will have filmed it so you will have seen what they had in that. But I did buy a magnet to add to my magnet collection. That was £6. I also bought the house programme, which was £5.50. So if you don't know anything about Drifters Girl the musical, it is a jukebox musical featuring the music from the Drifters. Now the Drifters is a band which formed in 1953, and since then they have sold more than 200 million singles and 100 million albums. And since the band formed in 1953, they've actually had more than 60 members, because what they have is they have a name, the Drifters, and then they will swap members out. So I think the band is actually still going today, but they just swap out the members. So there's been lots of different members of this group throughout the years. So this musical actually focuses on the band's manager, Faye Treadwell, and she actually managed the band along with her husband in the earlier years. So once he passed away in 1967, she bought out his partners and took over managing the group full time. So the actual story of the musical is Faye's story. So it is her retelling of how the group formed and how she had to fight to keep the name. And it's actually Faye telling this story to her daughter Tina, and then Tina asks certain questions throughout the show, and then Faye will tell her the answers to the questions. So throughout the musical we see how Faye faces sexism and racism within the music industry. We also see Faye having to fight legal battles in order to keep the Drifters' name. So the set for this musical was actually really simple, but effective. It worked for the show. It allowed them to have a lot of room for doing the dance numbers and stuff. So it was simple but effective. They also used lighting and projections really well in order to create the different performance spaces and studios in which the band worked in. There's also a scene where they create a bar as well. So yeah, it was simple but effective. I thought the costumes for the show were actually really good. I thought they marked the changes in styles as we move through the decades. So this show has a really small cast actually. There's only 6 members, and the male members of the cast is 4 male members. They multi-role because obviously there's so many different members of the Drifters. And so they swap out the different roles, which to be honest I found really confusing. I was really tired the night that I went, and I don't know if that might have why I became a bit confused about the changing the different roles and stuff. But yeah, I did find that a bit confusing at times of who was who, because I didn't think they changed their look that much. So yeah, that was the one thing that I found a bit confusing. I think if you lost concentration for a minute and then they changed to a different character, you might get a bit lost. Well, I did anyway. But like I said, I was tired when I went to see it. So yeah, I don't know if that had something to do with it. But yeah, I did find it a little bit confusing with the multi-rolling. So on the night I went, the lead character, Faye Treadwell, was actually played by the understudy or first cover. And she was Lauren Anderson. And I thought she did really well with all the acting. I thought acting was great. It was just some of the music numbers. I just felt she struggled a little bit on the big songs. And I think because I've seen Beverly Knight, when we went to see the big night of musicals, Beverly Knight performed these songs and she was absolutely amazing. And I just didn't feel as wowed by Lauren's performance. Obviously Beverly Knight's amazing, but I just felt a bit underwhelmed by some of her performances of the big music numbers. But like I said, her acting was excellent. Her portrayal of Faye I thought was really good. I just think some of the big music numbers were, I just think she struggled a bit and that just let it down just a little bit. Okay, so now's probably a good place to show you the programme. Okay, so this is the Drifters Girl programme. Again, the paper's gone back to being quite thin on these programmes. So yeah, I'm not too impressed with the quality of this one. I don't know, they keep sort of changing the quality of being good and bad, and this has gone back to being like just really, really thin. Not very good. So as usual, we've got some information on the Opera House and upcoming shows coming to the Opera House and the Palace. And we have information on the Opera House itself. Then we have a nice article here, drifting into a new musical. So how the musical came about, and some information on the Drifters. Then you have the musical numbers here, so it's got quite a lot of musical numbers, a lot of really good songs are in this show. So you've got Come On Over to My Place, Dance With Me, Follow Me, Fools Fall In Love, Harlem Child, Hello Happiness, I Don't Want to Go On Without You, In the Land of Make Believe, If I Had a Hammer, Kissing in the Back Row of the Movies, Money Honey, Nobody But Me, Rat Race, Saturday Night at the Movies, Save the Last Dance for Me, Stand By Me, Sweets for My Sweet, There Goes My Baby, There Goes My First Love, This Magic Moment, Under the Boardwalk, Unforgettable, What You Gonna Do, When My Little Girl Is Smiling, You're More Than a Number in My Little Red Book. So like I said, there's a lot of good songs in the show. Most of them are sung like as performances. Most of them are the Drifters performing, but Faye does sing some songs, and her singing is more to show her emotion and stuff, but all the Drifters, all the singing that the Drifters do are them performing. So here we can see the cast. So Faye Treadwell is usually played by Carly Mercedes Dyer, but obviously for our performance we had the understudy. George Treadwell and others is Miles Anthony Daly. Ben E. King, Ruddy Lewis and others is Ashford Campbell. Clyde McFatter, Lover Patterson and others is Tarek Firmpong. Johnny Moore, Gerhardt Thrasher and others is Dalton Harris. Girl is Jada Bell Ricketts. First cover Faye Treadwell and Girl is Lauren Anderson. Second cover Faye Treadwell and Girl is Lindsay Green. Drifters cover is Trey Copeland Williams. Another Drifters cover is Ethan Davis, and another one is Matthew Dawkins. So here it says the running time for Act 1 is 60 minutes. There's a 20-minute interval, and then Act 2 is 55 minutes. And then it said the world premiere was at Newcastle Theatre Royal on Saturday 9th of October 2021. And then it premiered in the West End at the Garrick Theatre on Thursday the 4th of November 2021. And then here you have the production staff and the orchestra. And then you have your cast biographies. So Carly Mercedes Dyer is usually Faye Treadwell, and she's been in Anything Goes at the Barbican, she's been in Gypsy, and a few other things here. Maya Anthony Daly, who plays George Treadwell and others. So apparently he made his West End debut in the musical Thriller Live. He's also played Casanova in The Choir of Man, and he's also been in Tina the musical as well. Ashford Campbell, who played Benny King, Ruddy Lewis and others. He has been a standby in The Drifter's Girl at the Garrick Theatre. He played Dwayne in 9 to 5 musical, and he played Little Albert and first cover CC White in Dreamgirls. So Tariq Firmhong played Clyde McFatter, Lover Patterson and others. So I thought I'd recognised him. So he was in The Wiz at the Hope Mill Theatre. He played Scarecrow in that. He played Roy in Coming to England. He played Prince Abdullah in Aladdin at the Prince Edward Theatre. That's some of the things that he's done. So Dalton Harris, he played Johnny Moore, Gerhard Thrasher and others. So apparently Dalton is the latest winner of the X Factor. I don't think he's done any other musical theatre other than this. Is this his first? So Jada Bell Ricketts plays Girl. She's been in the UK premiere of A Little Princess. She's been in School of Rock and Bugsy Malone. So Lauren Anderson was the first cover Faye Treadwell, and that's who we saw playing the role. So she was in the ensemble of Snow White at the Crossroads Pantomimes. She played Nabaluji in the Book of Mormon at the Prince Wales Theatre. Second cover Faye is Lindsay Green. Trey Copland Williams is a Drifters cover. Ethan Davis, Drifters cover, and Matthew Dawkins is a Drifters cover. Then you've got your creative team, producers, you've got your production credits, music credits, and then you've got some adverts, some information on the Investor Theatre Group, and then upcoming shows, and yep, that is your programme. So there's not a lot in the programme. You have got that one nice article, and then the rest is just cast biographies and stuff, but not too bad. At least you did get a nice article to read in there. So overall, I did enjoy The Drifter's Girl. It's not a musical I'll be running out to see it again. I'm glad I've seen it once, and it was a fun night out. Probably one of my least favourites of the jukebox musicals. I really enjoyed all the music, thought the music was great. I just didn't think the story was fantastic. I found it a bit slow, a little bit confusing, and just didn't think there was much of a story there to it. But like I said, the music was excellent. Everyone really enjoyed the end where they let you all get up and sing and dance. That was really fun. There's some great songs in that mega mix at the end, and yeah, I'd probably give it 3 stars. Like I said, it's enjoyable, it was a fun night out, but it's not something I'll be running back to see again. But I'm really glad that I've got to see it once. And so yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little vlog and review of The Drifter's Girl. I think by the time this goes up, it will have finished its run at the Palace in Manchester, but it is on a UK tour. I think it's touring until 2024, so I will link down below the Drifters Girl's official website, and you'll be able to look on there and see if it's coming to a theatre near you if you fancy seeing it. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you enjoy this sort of video vlog review videos, then do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell and be notified as soon as a new video goes up. Coming up, I've got a few shows that I'm going to be seeing. I've got Noises Off at the Lowry, Quiz at the Lowry, and I've got a children's musical as well, Luna Loves Library Day, which is going to be at the Z Arts Theatre in Manchester. So that'll be coming up if you like to see what good children's shows are coming up. So yeah, like I said, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.